Okay. Yes. See, they can't. He can't cam up. He does. He better not cam up. Looking like one of them rejects from white chicks. But let's just talk about some things. So we're taking questions and answers, and I'm just gonna just chat. We're just gonna do a little chatting tonight. This time of night, I'm bored, and we'll chat a few minutes. But let me tell y'all something about Kayla Brent. Kayla Brent is so busy doxing everybody but her baby daddies. That's Kayla Brent is doing everything doxing everybody but her baby daddies and all that child support that they owe to the state of Chicago and the state of Alabama. She should be up there doxing her baby daddies and then going to the Maury Povich show to do paternity tests to find out who the father of them baby kids, because she don't know. She don't know who the fathers are. They say she was rolled hard and put away wet. They say she was rolled hard and put away wet in Chicago, and they chased her out of Chicago, and now she down there in Alabama with Big Joe. That's what the word on the street is. But see, we're doing our due diligence to raise people's awareness. And since I ain't got no money and I'm so broke and I don't have nobody behind me, we gonna see just what everything turns up when it comes to these baby kids. And Kayla acting like she got so much and he got so much money to come after somebody and defend himself and do this and do that and running around. And let me tell y'all how cynical he is. You know, him and Daniel Curtis doxed Jonetta. They doxed Jonetta, put up all Jonetta's addresses and phone numbers and everything. And then they had the audacity to sit on the same panel as Jonetta on Omar from the Watts. They had the audacity to dox Jonetta with his addresses and everything, phone numbers and everything, that Dana Curtis and this one right here, Kayla Brent, doxed him and sat on the very same panel because Jonetta didn't know what they had done. But when we start this series coming up, I'm fin to break it all the way down. Tap the screen, everybody. Tap the screen. I'm gonna break it all the way down for y'all. Down to who recruited them to come on as moderators. And now they acting like they victims and they this and they that, when all of that was made up to try to bring me down. They already came into it with dirty, unclean hands. See, y'all, they don't tell the story. See, if you're going to tell the story, tell the truth. See, these are angry, jealous black women. These are angry, jealous black women. And it started with Danielle Curtis. Danielle Curtis first came over as a mod. Okay? Then she started recruiting Shady 21, and then Look Ho Take It Easy, and then this Kayla person, and then Glenn. All of them people was working together to try to bring my platform down, to bring up Omar's platform. But they were already jealous of me. I can see why they jealous, because they don't ever cam up. They can't cam up. They will never ever cam up without filters and makeup. And she need a new weave. That looks horrible. That looks horrible. Filter upon filter. That looks horrible. But see, What he should have been worried about is his nasty, filthy baby kids. He should have been worrying about bathing his kids instead of sitting on the internet paying $25 to try to look up people and people's records that I'm not even ashamed of and I don't care about. He should have been trying to be a better mom. And I'll say it then, I said it now. I feel sorry for any kid that passed through this person's womb. He is beneath me. He's sad that Timu wigs, them Party City wigs is played out. Them 99 cents eyelashes, Kayla Brent, are played out. Okay? Let's do a home tour of your place in Alabama. Cam all the way up and give all of your few little 10 people and 13 people you have in your rooms and in your lives. Let's give them a view of everything that's around you since you got so much. But we know that you just perpetrating and that you ain't got nothing else better to do with your time. You or that maniac Dana Curtis. Both of y'all is psychopath, narcissistic. You don't love yourself. You so worried about somebody else coming up that you don't even know how to build your own platform yourself. See, you are the epitome of scum. You are beneath me. You will never be able to accomplish what I accomplish on this internet because you don't have zero talent. You setting up begging people to follow your Instagram, then begging people to follow you and begging people to not follow you. Yeah, she's struggling to get 50 views every time. I know that. You think I don't know that? And I'm not shadow banned, baby. This is my backup account, and it's 11. This isn't the time for my viewing audience. If I cammed up, my views would shoot up. I'm not worried about views. I came on here because they're on here, okay? They're on here. That's who I'm talking to. Y'all just so happenly to be a part of it. But Kayla Brent, Dana Curtis, Busy Bee, all of them people are on this live right now on backup accounts. So I'm talking to them. Y'all just got to sit back. They understand what I'm saying. Y'all may not until I break it down. But nevertheless, she struggles to get people in. She's the most incredible person around. She needs to put half of the energy in getting the child support from these deadbeat daddies running around here with her. She can't keep a man. They don't got no men. Dana Curtis or Kayla don't have men, let alone husbands. That's why they worried about somebody else husband when they ain't got nobody. Don't no man want no messy ass woman. Don't no man want no dominant woman. They don't know their place. Don't no man want no woman that can't keep their house clean. Don't no man want no woman that all she do is sit around on the internet trying to bring people down instead of focusing on teaching her damn kids ABCs and how to read and how to spell instead of teaching them how to be baby kids. This Kayla Brent, she's a sorry excuse for a mother. A sorry excuse for a mother. Okay? She's sorry. And she needs to go find another bonnet. Because I'm tired of looking at that same bonnet that she got on her head when she going live trying to repeat information from 15 and 20 years ago about me. She needs to find another damn bonnet because it's wore out. It probably smells also, because it's the same one that he go live with every day. So keep y'all little group chat, keep y'all little things you do, but this is where you messed up, Kayla Brent and Danielle Curtis. See, content creating is one thing. Content creating is one thing, but doxing people and threatening people is a whole nother thing. And see, y'all go for bad. So I will let the law handle you with that. It may take some time, but believe me, it's coming. We gonna see how much money you got. So you got money for lawyers and you acting so big and you acting so bad. We gonna see how big and bad the both of y'all is. We gonna see how big and bad the both of y'all is. And let me say this. Don't y'all ever worry about Miss Hillary Sanchez's personal life and my family, because I will never discuss it with you. You will never know my business when it comes to my family. You will never know my business when it comes to anything about me, because I move in silence. I tell people what I want them to hear, especially when I don't trust them, like you two. Never trusted y'all. Cynthia, never trusted her. Homar, I never trusted him. And that's why I had to record everything to document what was going on. And these fake text messages that y'all created, talking about I leak your information and dox you. Let me tell y'all a little secret. Cyber police and IT specialists can tell who created those fake text messages, because my phone don't have nothing to do with that. And believe me, my phone will be examined forensically. And then we gonna see who all been lying. Y'all is full of crap. You're sad. You are miserable. You are sorry ass excuse for a woman, Kayla Brent and Dana Curtis. And I got all your pictures, Kayla Brent, before you privatized your account. I got all them pictures of that nasty ass house of yours. Them baby kids, we not taking care of them. I got all of that, baby. And you just wait. We going through series and everything gonna be released to TikTok, since we talking about everybody and putting up everybody's pictures and family. Well, what comes around goes around. So it's gonna be your turn. It's gonna be Dana's turn and everybody else's turn that want to be on here trying to show other people it. Then don't you dare tell me kids is off limits and this and that. Ain't a damn thing off limits. When you go low, I go lower. So let's be clear. When you go low, put my family and my family information out there, the same energy you gave to me in consideration for my family is the same I'm going to give to you. Okay? So let's be clear. Okay? Let's be clear. Now, there she go in the comments. Let me see. Where you at? Come up in the box. Come up in the box. You sorry thing. Come up in the box. Request to come in the box and speak your piece. Come up in the box. Bring your ugly glass behind up in the box. Okay? Okay, I didn't think so. You got all that mouth. Who is that in the back screen? That's Kayla Brent. Okay? That's Kayla Brent. This one that go around doxing people. She doxed Netta along with Dana Curtis, and then trying to do me, and don't even know who his baby daddy is. Dox them folks so they can, child support can find these baby daddies you got so they can take care of your kids instead of the state taking care of them. Since you know so much. The one who dating the police officer, that's Sylvia. That's not this thing here. I'll show y'all who that is. This the one who, let me show y'all who that is. That's Sylvia, the one who stay in black people's business. I'm gonna show y'all. This one is Sylvia. That's who date the cop. That's who date the police officer right here that stays in black people's business all the time. This is a school teacher who teach special needs kids, and she ought to be focusing on her lesson plans instead of being so messy and lying. But wait till y'all hear what she was saying about Omar when I play these recordings over when I'm ready to play them. See, they back there struggling and figuring out, why did she say this? What did I say to Hillary? What is this? What is that? That's the whole thing. And then they got enough nerve. Now y'all look at her. They got enough nerve to call me ugly and bald headed, and she's sitting there looking like a new product model of chia pet. You know, when you get them chia plants, they come out during Christmas and they put the seeds on, and then you come back the next day and then them things are sprouting up. That's what this looked like to me. So stop trying to tell somebody they look a certain way when you ain't got no room to talk about anybody's looks and anybody lying or anything else when you look like this. See, what you should have stayed to doing, Sylvia, Cynthia, whatever, which one you are, is stayed with black men that was laying a pipe to you instead of staying in black people's business. You on the wrong side of TikTok. And I'm the one that's going to put you back where you need to be. You on the wrong side of TikTok. And every time you open up your mouth, I'm going to send me and my followers to that school district. And we're going to let the school district know what you doing on and off campus. Okay? So just remember that. Let me show y'all this other person on here. This other dude on here who act like he's so bad and he's so this and he's so fine and he got so much to say about me. Now I want y'all to look. I want y'all to look at Daniel Curtis. He got 7 months of new growth coming up out his head. He got 7 months of new growth coming up out his head. And he worried about telling me what I look like with these filters, and you got 7 months of new growth coming out them locks? Let's be real. You can't afford hairstyles. Stop getting these twists done when you can't get your hair twisted up to maintain your hair. You in the wrong field. You in the wrong field. And I'm going to say this too. That the funny thing is this. Bring Mary out. Y'all want me to bring Mary out. Y'all want me to bring Mary out. Mary, y'all can't handle Mary. Y'all can't handle Mary. And let me say this, you guys, before, if I decide to have Mary come out. Let me say this. These guys, these moderators orchestrated this act to try to block my subscribers. And they was blocking people and then screenshotting their profiles and then secretly messaging them saying, she blocked you, come on over to my live and let's talk about it. Now, what sense does it make for me to block a subscriber? So this is their story. Let them tell it. That Miss Hillary Sanchez seen somebody subscribe, and then just out of the blue, as they subscribed, I blocked them. Why would I block my money? If anything, you're going to hope that somebody resubscribe because that's more money in your pocket. So they could have come up with something better than that, because none of my supporters believe that. None of my true supporters believe any of that nonsense. They had to make up lies to try to get to me. They couldn't even tell the truth. They couldn't even tell the truth. And that's the funny thing. They couldn't even tell the truth. And they sitting up in here mad right now. They sitting up in here mad. And Kayla's in the house, y'all. Kayla's in the house, y'all. Come on up in the box, Kayla. Come up in the box, Kayla. Let me show y'all who in the house. We summoned her in the house with her and her baby kids. Y'all wait till I put all her kids on here. Y'all just wait. I can't wait. Let me show y'all who we talking about. Let me show y'all so y'all know who in the box. Let me show y'all. This is who's in the room, y'all. This is who is in the room. This is who is in the room, everybody. Let's welcome him in our room. Let's welcome him. Let's welcome him in the room, because he can't get nobody else. You hear this dude? You gonna come up in here? Come up in here, dude. Come on up in here, dude. Why are you running talking about hello? Dude, get out of here with your lies and your games, Mr. Kayla. I know you're mad and you sad. So that's the whole thing. You guys had to fake the funk. You guys had to pretend like I'm literally blocking subscribers to try to turn my supporters against me. That's pretty sad. And you can't get more than 20 views in your live. That's really, really sad. Mrs. Jayla, or whatever your name is, whoever you are, it's really, really sad, sir. Who is this person here? Oh, you a troll. You coming up here with a 1960 picture, you definitely a troll. But yeah, so the funny thing, you guys, this is my backup page. Now wait till next week when Miss Hillary gets all in front of the camera, and it's gonna make them mad because my numbers just go up. It's 11:23. We got 244 people. Tap the screen. They're mad. They can never draw this. This is a backup account at 11:23 in the night. They could never draw this type of audience because they have zero talent. They have zero spunk about them. They're messy and they nasty. And it's so funny to me. They're in here trying to troll and they're just mad. And you ain't gonna ever get me baited and mad over y'all nonsense. See, y'all is the ones mad. You the one over here in my live. I told y'all they was in here. Tap the screen, y'all. Tap the screen. Tap the screen, you guys. Tap, tap, tap. And it's funny to me because it is funny to me. You married Gabe, took your... I'm not married to Gabe, so you trolls can... You that's so funny to me talking about you married Gabe. Baby, please stop with the nonsense, trolls. Stop with the nonsense. Y'all ain't doing nothing. Y'all just mad. And you can stay big mad. And it's okay because, sometimes... Mary, come in, Mary. Hey, everybody on TikTok. They just so mad at me. They just so mad at Miss Hillary because Miss Hillary is so viral and Miss Hillary is so pretty. And I don't know why they don't like her. And why they treat Miss Hillary that way and making up all these lies on Miss Hillary so they can stay relevant and they can act like they're doing so much and they ain't doing doing nothing. Oh, Lord Jesus, please help me. I don't know what's going on with these folks. Why are they picking on Miss Hillary like that? Miss Hillary don't deserve that. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate you, Mary. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate you, Mary. Thank you, baby. I thank you so much. So that's the issue. That's the issue, y'all. These folks is haters. They haters. They haters. They haters. And they're mad. And that's the unfortunate thing. And they're jealous. And we know that. And why do we know that? Because they're over here trying to cause havoc. So let me finish my story, y'all. So let's go back into this, what y'all can look forward to this week. You can look forward to Miss Hillary Sanchez camming up, because I know how to cam up. You will never catch Kayla Brent camming up on the camera. Tap the screen, everybody. You will never see Kayla Brent camming up on camera. You'll never see Dana Curtis camming up. They never cam up. They come in on these fake pages. They're mad. They miserable. And that's the facts. Now, what can they say about Miss Hillary Sanchez? This is what they gonna say, y'all. And I want y'all to hear me clearly. This is what they gonna say. She homeless. She ain't got no money. She ain't this. She ain't that. Who cares? Am I living with y'all? Am I sleeping on y'all couch or floor? Are you giving me anything? So why, if that's true, who gives a damn? If it's true, who cares? Do you think I care? I could care less. Do you think that people, real people who have compassion, tap the screen, who cares about people, would set up and make fun of somebody who homeless or who trying to get on their feet? See, that's how sick you guys are. You that sick to try to say, oh, somebody homeless, this or they that, so let's make fun of them. Who cares? Who cares? You the only ones that care. Messy, sassy people like Omar and all his side chick moderators, they all care. They care because they jealous. See, they can't take me one-on-one. None of them. Omar from the Watts can't take me one-on-one. None of his moderators can take me one-on-one. And Joe Netta surely can't take me one-on-one. They will never come to my panel and have a one-on-one conversation with me. We already established that Omar is a liar because he sat up here on my platform a few days ago and said he never asked me for money, and I dropped the receipts. Let me show y'all what receipts is receipting. Let me show y'all about receipts. When receipts are receipting, this is what they look like. When somebody says, oh, I didn't tell you that. I didn't ask you for no money. You lying. I'm going to show you what a receipt look like when you clocking somebody. Because, see, you ain't got to argue with them. You ain't got to scream with them. Show me the receipts. Show me the receipts. That's all you do. Show me the receipts. October 15th. Tap the screen. October 15th from Omar. Look at the date. 2023. Hey, Hillary, you got some money? But see, he sat up here on my very stage, lying through his teeth. That's what he does. He's a liar. And if he do got a trucking company, it ain't making nothing because his wife is a beauty salon person and she bringing home all the bacon. He's not. He's spending the money and giving all his time and affection to B, Faye, Sylvia, and all them other mods. He spends more time on the phone with all these other women on off on this app than he do his own wife. And that's a shame. That's a shame. But what are y'all gonna say? She homeless? Who gives a shit? So what? Are you taking care of me? Are you paying anything? Are you feeding me? Do you think my supporters is gonna look at me any different if it's true? Who cares? That ain't nothing that you can hold against me or embarrass me. You can't tell me anything about me that I can't tell myself. But see, what you won't do is you won't get on this app and be honest and be real and be serious and be correct on this app. You perpetrating for this app. And Omar, you washed up. You've been washed up. You're a follower. You ride people's coattails. You ride trending topics. That way you can try to become relevant. Just like you was on my panel and you was on my page not 10 days ago talking about Netta. And I'm going to post a video of me and you talking about Netta, and then you had Netta's silly self on your platform to boost up your views. But I'm going to show TikTok how cynical you are. Not 10 days ago, you were on my platform talking about Netta. I joined over in your live. I was talking about Netta. You was laughing and screaming and ha-ha and kikiing about Netta. And then now you all of a sudden, you and Netta are road buddies. No, you're an opportunist and you want to ride the coattail of Netta's following and viewing audience. Everybody on TikTok who knows Omar knows that he's a nobody. He's always been a nobody. All he does, he's another one who bashes women. Omar's another one who calls women all kind of bitchs and HOEs and everything else and talking about women. And you never catch him with nobody other than everybody but his wife. He taking pictures and posing and hanging out with everybody on live but his wife. Camming up, flirting on the camera with B and everybody else, talking and flirting all times of night, on and off this app. Yes, they talk on and off this app. All of his little moderators, and I don't know if Faye baby, if Omar the daddy or somebody else is the daddy. I don't know. Only they know, or Maury Povich would know. And so these are the people that y'all, the Omar's comprehension skills talking about, oh, Hillary this, Hillary that. But dude, you sitting up there on the video talking about you got to do your dissertation. You got to do your dissertation. Dude, it's called a deposition. You talking about a dissertation, but you act like you so smart. You act like you so this. But let's talk about you. Let's talk about you were living in an apartment in the ghetto in LA. You were talking like you was out there rolling big in LA, and boy, you was out there in the projects in an apartment complex, fighting for your life, begging for money to hold on. You see the text message. It don't lie. LOL, they aren't worth, I'm getting money together. I got to make $2,000 by tomorrow so I can finish moving. Stop perpetrating, Omar, for this internet. Stop perpetrating, Omar, from the watts. See, you don't realize the videos and the audio I've recorded every one of our conversations because I don't trust you. I never trusted you from day one in 2022 when you called yourself exposing me that time. I never forgot that. And there are people on this app who knows that I spoke to them and I told this one particular woman, and I will not mention her name, and I said, you know what? When the time is right, all of Omar will be told. And that's what it is. And so what he doing now is he working with everybody. He working with everybody on this hate train to try to stop Hurricane Hillary. Baby, Hurricane Hillary is a 5.0 hurricane. Good luck trying to stop Hurricane Hillary when when it's a 5.0 hurricane predicted. See, y'all could never. You don't have no talent. You don't have no spunk. You couldn't entertain an audience if you tried. The only time you can have an audience in your room, Omar, if somebody else is big that's there. You can't draw an audience. You don't have any talent. You've been lying on here like you were starting a podcast. You were starting a radio, that you were signed up with some certain label that you were supposed to be doing. Whatever happened to that? Whatever happened to that, Omar? Whatever happened to you selling all these expired vitamins to these black women on this app? Taking advantage of Moonshine, who was a moderator of yours. I believe she was a moderator, taking advantage of that woman and her hard work and money because you were struggling and broke and didn't know if you was going to eat a top ramen noodle or you had to go to the food bank to see your next meal. See, that's your problem. See, you came on here in 2023 of October, acting like you had so much. You got this Monte Carlo, you got this other big car, you got this and you got that. And see, them girls, your former mods clocked. B-Love clocked you. Some other creators clocked you. And when somebody doxed you when you was your bank account and told everybody that you had $600 and some in the bank, and you hollering about you got all these thousands in the bank. Dude, go play with one of your moderators. Go play. It's more safer to go and play with one of your moderators than it is to play with me, because we're cut from a different cloth. But see, you understand me and I understand you. See, you are a man that's living in denial. You don't know if you want to be a woman one day or you want to be a man the other day. One day you feel you smelling your crotch, and the next minute you popping your wrists and trying to be sassy. You are one of the messiest, sassiest African-American men on this app that love bringing black people down. You tried it with Sean and Olivia. You tried to befriend them. You had them on your show. You turned on them. You talked about them like a dog with you and your Ikettes moderators over there. That's what y'all do. Because you're miserable. You don't have anything to do positive. You don't never bring nothing positive to this app. Absolutely nothing. You are messy and you are a zero. You are a deadbeat dad. You don't even take care of your kids. You are a deadbeat dad. Your wife, you letting your wife carry everything on her shoulders, and she's a beauty salon person, doing hair for a living, trying to keep a roof over y'all head. Instead of you focusing on this app, take your butt to work and take care of your kids and your wife. You supposed to be the breadwinner. You the man, not her. She doing everything. She wearing the pants. She making sure the kids got an education. What are you doing? You sitting up there entertaining B, Faye, Sylvia, Cynthia, Dana, all these other people, instead of being there for your wife. That's your problem. See, you need to worry about things under your own household and your own roof. And show your W-2. If you got so much money, post your W-2. Post what you got. If you got so much, where is your license for your trucking company? Where is your license and business for your vitamin company? Post your profit and losses for the month, since you got so much. See, stop perpetrating for this app. See, I'm not embarrassed about nothing I do or have done in my past. You can never embarrass me. I can tell on myself. Y'all can't tell on me, because ain't nobody gonna whoop my ass. You're not going to do it. Okay? So let me be real clear, Homar from the Watts. Okay? So stop faking the funk, or other than this, stop perpetrating, Omar. Stop. Become faithful to your wife. Become a father to your kids. Stop trying to impregnate everybody across all parts of the state. You took a vow to be faithful to your wife. Act like it. Stay out all these women's DMs that they clocked you on a few months back. You were the topic of TikTok about all your DMs, sliding in people's DMs, making your little innuendos with all these women, and they were feeling uncomfortable, and she told on you, and then everybody, you had your moderators trying to attack that woman, trying to defend you and attack that woman when the woman told the truth on you. See, we don't, funny, we forget you was all on Bella's court, accountability court. They was all talking about your infidelities and everything else, and how you supposedly to be married, and you and everybody DMs but your wives. You in everybody's ear except for your wife's ear. That's the things that Omar needs to focus on, because you can say I'm homeless, you can say this, you can say that. Okay, I don't give a damn. So what? What are you going to do about it? Are you giving me money? I haven't asked one supporter of mine for one dime. I haven't asked one supporter of mine for nothing. I've never posted my Cash App or anything. The only thing I've ever said is tap the screen, throw some gifts, it protects the live. That is it. But you can't say that. You can't say that at all. You can't say that applies to you, because it doesn't apply to you. You've had women, you've used all of your moderators to buy your washed up, dried up, non-expired pills that you were selling. That's factual. And B Love was on my show, who was one of your moderators, and I'm going to be posting the live highlights from B Love, because B Love clocked it. Nobody's lying on you. See, you act like you don't have, there's two sides to you. There's two sides to you. And jealousy is a very ugly trait to have, Omar. Jealousy is a very ugly trait to have. Let me show y'all who Omar is. Let me show y'all who he is. He on here with everybody, taking pictures with everybody but his wife. He on here on this app taking pictures with everybody but his wife. This is what he does. He taking pictures with everybody but his wife on here. And that's the problem. This is Omar. He in every picture, in all types of everywhere, pictures with every other woman, hugged up under every other woman but his wife. This is what this ninja does. He's in every woman's pictures, laughing, giggling, but you don't see nothing with his wife. I don't even know. Are they still together anymore? Are they still together, or is he living on his own? Because I don't ever see his wife in nothing else. I haven't seen her in no live. I haven't heard a word out of her. You never hear any kids when he's live. You never do. He in the kitchen. The lives that I've seen, he just sitting in the kitchen. The question of the day, the $93 million lottery question of the day is, no point intended, where is his wife? Is she there? Because we don't never hear nobody. I don't know a man who do that. I don't know a heterosexual man that's got all this time in the world to be so messy and to give more attention to women on the internet and being messy than your own wife who taking care of your sorry butt. Like I told you, stop being a deadbeat dad, okay? Check yourself before you wreck yourself, because see, you running around talking about everybody, and let me tell you something, that it's a promise, not a hope and a wish, it's a promise. When you said this on live, When you said that Miss Hillary Sanchez and Mr. Nate Sanchez filed for an annulment against me, that was a lie. It was false and it was slanderous. And you knew it was a lie when you said it on live with Netta and over 20,000 viewers in the live. So make sure that you got your receipts together that shows Nate Sanchez and Miss Hillary Sanchez and the annulment, because I'm going to give you the opportunity to show that in federal court. And the reason why I say federal court is because we both live in different states. So the federal state is going to take subject matter jurisdiction over a state tort. That's something that you would not know or have a clue about. But we're going to give you an opportunity to bring your receipts. So make sure when you get them from Dana and Kayla, who you were getting your information from, you better make sure it has all the information, because I'm definitely going to keep TikTok advised. Since I don't have so much and I don't have this, I guarantee you this. I bet you I'll be at that courthouse with my broke ass and everything else filing this against you. And I guarantee you that you will be served. Okay? And if you try to run from service, I'll have you served by publication. So you don't worry. It's coming, Hobart from the Watts. Okay? So remember that. Get y'all receipts together about, I don't care about nothing else. Call me homeless, whatever. I want your receipts for the annulment that you said 2 days ago. The annulment. Focus on getting that court documents together, because you can't, it doesn't exist, and you're going to pay. And if you don't pay, unfortunately, your wife is going to pay. But somebody is going to pay civilly in court for your disparaging comment regarding me that caused me emotional distress. Now, see, you are the one spiraling out of control on this app. You come in, you ain't being messy, you on TikTok, you on TikTok. You ain't on TikTok, you on TikTok. See, you were the last one in school that got picked for anything. We know that. You were a fraudster, and let me tell y'all something. Omar from the Watts is a felon. He is a convicted felon multiple times. He has a felony record just as long as mine, if not longer. And he acting like he's holier than thou. This man has scammed all his life. And he's got the trait still of scamming, because he took advantage of innocent black women on this app, selling them bogus medication, expired pills. It's a fact. Look it up. It's all over the internet. Omar is looking for his next payout. I told y'all before, when he act like that apartment complex gave him bronchitis and everything else, faking like he was about ready half unalive, and then gonna talk about he asking for $500,000. Dude, get out of here. They're not giving that kind of money to people who actually was unalive in a wrongful death lawsuit. So what would make you think that you entitled to $500,000 or $2 million because you may have ingested some mole or something? Do you know the specialists and stuff that they come in and take and absorb you? You ain't getting that kind of money. You just on this, you were on that lying and perpetrating, and I knew you were full of it when I heard you. And you were desperate, and you didn't have no money to move. So when you talk about somebody being homeless, you were in that same boat. So what is it? The kettle calling the pot black? See, this is what you don't get. See, you forget, you throw a brick and you try to hide your hand. You are scum. You are scum. You have never accomplished nothing. It's all been your wife. You are the stay home dad. You are the deadbeat portion of a marriage. She getting up, working her tail off, working her hands and fingers off, twisting hair and braiding it and styling it and doing what a queen is supposed to do for her family. And instead of you trying to help her, you got yourself involved with all these other moderators fighting and vowing for your attention. They fighting and vowing for your love and attention. Especially Busy B. He in love with you. Cynthia in love with you. Faye in love with you. All of them is in love with you and you love them. Have you had any sexual relations with them, Omar? Because we already know you talking off this app and you a married man and you give more affection to other women than you do your own wife. I said it and I'm not changing it. I said it and I'm not changing it. And see, you are a bully on this app. You can't handle me one-on-one. You got to bring your ICATs, your moderators, and you got to go and double team me with all these fake page haters who are all the same people. It's just a handful of you. And with Netta, Joe. See, you can't come at Miss Hillary Sanchez one